You're now watching the Gobcast. Viewer discretion is advised. You can now watch the Gobcast in 4K uncensored exclusively on Spotify.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I know I look kind of familiar from the last caller episode, and I know that this is the same topic as the last caller episode, which maybe you guys didn't know yet, but I just disclosed that. Listen, I was about to walk out of the studio after just asking you guys what's been on your mind. You know, if you guys watched the caller episode from 2 weeks ago, you probably heard that by now. Now, as I was getting ready to leave, I just checked my voicemail once more. You know, I took a little gander. I took a little peek inside because I had realized that while I was filming, I didn't even check any of the voicemails that had come in. So there was a whole treasure trove of new voicemails. Now, I sat down, I took my time, I said, why don't we have a look? You know, I ate a couple Ritz crackers while I had a look. And what do you know? We have some wonderful new voicemails from some very, very questionable individuals, okay? We have a guy who robbed his plug for a QP, and the plug came and robbed him back. We have someone whose dad apparently got arrested for downloading some files they shouldn't have, as it was described. We have multiple people that seem to have relatives. We have someone who overdosed on GHB at a family gathering. We have a girl who, by the sounds of it, can't stop cheating on her boyfriend and doesn't plan to either. There's a lot that seems to be on your guys' minds. And I mean, listen, I'm glad I can be here to console you and listen to you. You guys can always come and vent here on this show, okay? I'm indifferent. I don't judge, you know? I mean, I might in my brain, but I'll never publicly judge you. You know, that's not my room. That's not my place. I have no say in what you choose to do with your life. But what I do have a say in is the calls we're going to take today. And I have some absolutely wonderful ones. Let's just go ahead and tune in to our first voicemail of the day, which is from a dude who ran off with a QP and the plug came back and found him. Listen in.
Yo, Goblin, I want to talk about the time I ran off with a QP and the same dudes I robbed found out where I lived and tried to rob me and smashed my bong, my head. Thank you. And call me back when you can.
Dude, it's so funny hearing stories about doing this kind of shit because when me and my friends were young and in high school, we would hit licks on each other. Like literally our mutual friends who happened to be selling weed for the stupidest amounts, like an eighth, a quarter, a half ounce was a big come up, right? Even up to a QP, the QP licks, which to be fair, I wasn't involved in those. Those were, you know, some of my friends who were a little more aggressive with it. I didn't like to get physical, but like the QP licks, dude, you can't imagine what you'll do when you're like 16 and fiending to get high. It's stuff that as an adult, it's like, I wouldn't rob somebody. Even if I had no money, I wouldn't rob somebody. But when I was like 16, when I wanted to get high, like, yeah, I'd rob somebody for a gram. Yeah, for sure, dude. Give me that shit. You know, I'd hit the lick. But me, I did it differently, okay? I don't know how this guy did it quite, to be fair. He didn't explain, but there was a couple times where I had robbed some people in the sense of, like, they had walked up to my car and, you know, I was supposed to sell them some weed and I just took their money and floored it. You know, that happened a few times. There was one kid who hung off my passenger side window when I did that. My friend Kyle had to like pry him off. You know, that was a great time. That was a great memory, actually. It was a fun time because the guy we did that to 100% deserved it, to be fair. I'm just going to say, we're not going to get into that, all right? I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and call this dude here and ask him why he stole a QP from the plug. Why'd you do that, dude?
Hello?
Yo, you're on the Gobcast. You might be recorded?
Yes, I don't mind being at all. In fact, I'm driving home right now, but I got time to talk, man.
Oh, okay.
It's an honor.
Perfect.
Honor,
okay.
dude.
Okay. All right, wait. So I listened to your voicemail just now. And you robbed the plug for a QP?
I left you two stories, but actually the two I left you is kind of one story. But if you want that specific story, I can give you that one.
Hit me with the QP. Why'd you do it? What happened?
All right, so I was just speeding real hard, dude. Like, you know, I was like maybe 16, 17 at the time, and this white boy in my neighborhood, he used to just like announce his packs on Snapchat all the time.
Oh, it's lagging out pretty bad.
Hang on, let me take you off my radio.
Oh yeah, that'll probably help a lot.
Yeah, dog, can you hear me?
Oh, that's so much better. Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, dude.
Okay, all right. So yeah, let's start from the top. So what happened with the QP?
All right, so this dude I go to school with, we're gonna call him Cody. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cody was this white dude who lives in my town, and there's like a rich subdivision where I live, not far from my neighborhood. And he was like, you know, one of the more richer white kids in the neighborhood, you know.
Okay.
He had a lot of money. So he started trapping. I became real cool with him in alternative school. And he was just like, yeah, man, I got weed, you know, my uncle grows it, you know, he cuts me the deals. And I hit him back one day, and I'm like, yo, I got some money, because I had a massive insurance payout from a wreck I was in.
Ooh.
And I was trying to cop big.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a grand sum of money. So I was trying to hit him up, and he was trying to hit me. All right, so we're talking like a QP of some mids, right?
Okay, yeah,
So,
I was curious how good the uncle weed was. Was the uncle putting out any gas, or was it all just mid?
it was some mids. Every now
Okay.
and then he had some like good shit, but he mostly
right.
had some boo-boo.
God damn it, Unc. Okay.
It was just, I mean, it got you high, it got the job done, you know, it wasn't
of course,
crazy.
yeah, it's smokable.
So, and he tried to hit me for like $500 for the QP. And I've smoked this pack before, so he had me.
Yeah, it's not no $500 QP, is it?
No, it's definitely not worth $500.
So when he hits you with that $500, what do you do?
Wait, one more time?
When he hits you with that $500 price tag, what do you do? How do you react?
I was like, I tried talking him down. I was like, you mind doing like $350, you know, $4 maybe? He goes, nah, I can't do it. You know, he tried to hit me with the bullshit, like that gas, like, you know, trying to get off on me.
Okay.
And I with it.
So
Well,
then how'd you end up getting it? Because you didn't want to pay for it by the sounds of it.
No, so I basically robbed him. I had a gun at the time. We're not gonna talk about that much, but I had a Ruger, and I linked up with him one night, and me and two of my homies were in the car. We were smoking, and I put the gun to his head. I'm like, give me everything you got, like your QP, all that shit, dude. I pretended like I was giving him the money at first, and as soon as, you know, he gave me the QP, I stuck a gun to his chest.
Oh.
And he tried reaching for the gun, but my friend punched him in the face. And I was like, dude, you really don't want to die for this? Like, just give me this. Like, your uncle like grows this shit, dude. Just cough it up.
Damn, you would have really shot him?
No, I wouldn't have shot him. No, I wasn't really about that. But like, you know, I was just trying to get off on him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you gotta scare him straight. You gotta scare him straight.
Yeah, dude. And
I feel like you maybe could have did it without the gun, though. No, I mean, you maybe could have just put him up in the whip.
I mean, I was thinking about it, but it was just like my heart was pounding, bro. I was being a little bitch.
Okay. Damn. Wow. I mean,
And,
that's a pretty brutal way to do it. So you get this QPs. You take anything else or just the weed?
I took his he had a cart. He had like this was when the cake bars were real popular.
Oh my God! Not his cake bar.
Yeah, I stole like a box of cake pens out of his duffel bag too. He had a QP.
Oh.
He had like maybe 4 cake pens in there, and some money, like $50 maybe, out of his glove compartment.
What'd you do with him? Just throw him out of the car then?
Yeah, I just threw it all in the car and we dipped off. We got out of the car. He was kind of just sitting there, like, I guess just pissed off because he trusted me.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'd imagine I'd be pissed too. Yeah.
And
Oh fuck.
so anyway, he hits like a week later. He hits me on Snapchat,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "You just fucked up. Like, I know where you fucking live. Like, we go to the same school. Like, why would you do this, dude?" And, you know, I feel bad. I'm like kind of guilty. Like, I'm like, damn. Like, I kind of just ruined a friendship and possibly like a really good connect. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So we're back and forth on Snapchat, talking shit. He's getting all his friends to fucking text me and shit. And I call his bluff because he's like, we're going to fucking pull up and get back everything you stole from us. And if you don't have it, we're beating the fuck out of you.
Okay.
And I'm calling his bluff. I'm like, yeah, you're not going to pull up. You won't do shit. And
he pulled up, didn't he?
he pulled up one evening. I was coming home from school. I was getting off the bus, and a Toyota Camry, an old Toyota Camry pulled up 4 deep. It's his uncle, Cody, and his sister. And I guess his cousin, I think.
Oh, he brought the whole bloodline. What the hell?
I'm guessing, like, because his uncle was like, no, you two are going to fucking fight, or I'm going to handle it, and you don't want me to handle it because I'll actually go to jail and I'm not give one fuck. Anyway, Cody, like, barges in my fucking room because I'm like, dude, what do you want? You know, I'm trying to, like, you know, play it off like I didn't steal your shit, like that was somebody else. You know, it doesn't work. And he comes into my house. I'm like, dude, leave. Like, I'm going to fuck you up. Like, my aunt's on the couch chilling, too. She hears all this commotion. And by this time, Cody reaches for one of my fucking bongs, because I have like 4 of them. I have a 3-footer and this green one.
Okay.
And he goes for the smaller one. I named that one Beak, just for, you know, a little detail.
Okay.
He grabs the bong off my desk because, like, where I go to sit down, everything's just laid there, you know, just chilling. Like, he sees the QP, all that, because I didn't fucking hide it whenever, like, that night I went and took it from him, I didn't put it up in a lockbox or nothing. So whenever he came in the room, all his loot was just fucking chilling there.
Oh, so he knew immediately. He's like, yeah, I got the right fucking guy.
He knew immediately, like, yeah, this fucking kid. Because he saw the fucking $50 full of, like, the $500 in 50s that I was going to give him, quote unquote.
Oh, no.
And he, the moment I look at him, whack, fucking smacks up, my bong smashes all over the floor. I get gas all in my face. My aunt comes in the room. Everybody rushes in the fucking room. Because Cody's, I guess, taking a long amount of time to, you know, handle this. So everybody just peels in the house. And my aunt's all like, what the fuck's going on? Like, who are you guys? And I'm like, we're here for the fucking weed and money that your fucking whoever lives here stole from us. And funny enough, my aunt just fucking let him do it.
Your aunt was not trying to get involved in that shit at all.
Hell no, nah. She did not want any bit of it at all. She was just like, if he did it, like, you know, let there be repercussions.
So the bong that got hit in your head, it broke, I assume, correct?
Oh yeah, it smashed from, like, because it's a beak. It was a beaker.
Yeah.
And it was some thick glass too. That bitch like shattered. I don't know how, but I had to get stitches. I had a fucking concussion.
Fuck. That probably hurt
and a
like
black
shit.
eye, bro. Oh yeah, my head was pounding for like a week.
Oh,
he got his
man.
lick because all I can remember was looking at him, and then my face just started like pouring full of blood, and I was just like, oh fuck, and I couldn't really remember much after that because I was just like, oh, because like I just got fucking hit like full force. This dude just swung my bong in my face.
He got his whole QP back, or was that already gone?
Yeah,
or?
yeah, he took everything. He got his lick back.
The whole QP, no.
I think from what I remember correctly, I think all he left was like the money that I took. For like the $50 that was in his glove compartment. That's all he left me, if I can remember correctly.
Oh no. Did you at least get to smoke any of the weed?
Yeah, I got to smoke like a quarter of it.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I got to smoke a little bit of it, But this was literally that morning. I smoked. I was smart enough to like take out a little bit because I didn't know if like something was gonna happen or like because I just ran off on the plug basically.
100, yeah, not base. No, you did just run off on the plug. Yeah.
And he could have did way worse to me then. He could have like that's $500 in this economy, dude. Especially where I live, dude. That's $500 is come up money.
So did you two ever, after he came and got his get back, did you two ever like speak to each other again after that?
I spoke to him maybe a year ago because I heard he overdosed, and I wanted to check up on him. And he made a new social, but I heard from one of my friend that's with me actually has got his new social, and I checked up on him about a year ago, and we talked about it. He's still kind of pissed about it.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
because I went out because like how I went about texting him was like, yo man, I heard like from some sources that something bad happened to you, and he was like, man, don't hit me with that bullshit. You must have forgot what you did to me, right?
You like, did rob him at gunpoint. To be fair, I don't think I want well wishes from the guy that robbed me at gunpoint. I think I kind of get where he's coming from.
Yeah.
He should maybe just just block him.
Yeah, I blocked him. He blocked me afterwards because he was just like, fuck out of my face.
There
Next
you
time
go.
I see you, I better not,
Oh, shit. Rob him again.
He moved after that.
Fuck. Well, if you ever see him again, dude, you know what to do.
Just hit him one good time and sock him one good time.
Fuck. Well, hey, thanks for calling in and sharing, dude. I mean, I hope you don't rob any more people. I hope maybe you just buy the QP next time.
I've changed my ways. Hey, one more question.
Uh-huh.
Would it be okay for enough time for another story? My buddy's with me. He got a story. Or
we try to give everyone enough time, so we're probably going to call the next person.
I got you.
But we got a lot of voicemails today. We got like 300 more than we normally do, so we got a lot of people to call.
It's an honor to be on your Gobcast, though, man.
Yeah, we appreciate your show, dude, and everything. I've been watching you, dude, since like, the Coke Chronicles, bro.
Hey, thank you guys. I appreciate it, both of y'all.
Of course.
You're welcome, man.
Hell yeah. Hey, you boys have a good rest of your day. I appreciate the support. And don't rob any more people.
I'm not. Take care, man.
Have a good rest of your day. Peace out.
You too.
You too, man.
Hey, I'm always down for good stories, but I try to give everybody enough time. I mean, if that was we were already 15 minutes in there. So, I mean, if we get another story going there, dude, then we're 30 minutes deep. Then, dude, we got like 5 people that aren't going to get called back today. And that's 5 people that are going to frown versus one guy that'll just like smile half as hard, So that works for me. Well, I guess he was with his homie, dude. So it's 2. Damn, did I just fuck up? Damn, life comes at you fast. What can I tell you, dude? Well, that guy robbed his homie for a QP. So also you could look at it in the sense of like, I just did his homie a favor. Like, no, you don't get any more time than that, dude, because like your homie like wouldn't want you to have that time. Or your ex-homie, dude, your ex-plug who you robbed at gunpoint for the QP. He sounded so surprised, too. That guy didn't want his well wishes. He's like, I can't believe it. I hit him up and said, hope you're doing better. And he blocked me and cussed me out. Like, yeah. And then he also said, he was like, I'm not going to say too much here. And then immediately he's like, so I had a Ruger. I put a Ruger to his head. He names the type of gun immediately. All right. We're nowhere near done, ladies and gentlemen. We have a lot more. Let's listen to the next one here. I don't think I need to say much about what this is. Let's just listen in.
So something that's crazy that happened to me recently was my dad got arrested on some certain charges on some things that he should not have had downloaded on his computer, and a possession of cocaine.
This one's crazy to me because I thought about it, and I mean, I don't want to fill in the blank. I want to leave that to your imagination. But for me, when I think of what potentially his father could have done here. I wondered to myself, imagine being that family member. Like, imagine being this dude. Your dad has crazy shit on his computer. Let's call this guy. It's a little later in the day now. He might be eating dinner with said father. Oh my God. He's watching stuff on his computer. Not supposed to be. Oh my God. Take away his PC, dude.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
That's no good. That's no good, ladies and gentlemen. That's okay, though, because you know what? We have a million more fucked up calls, okay? Next up, we have this one's actually pretty tame. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this might be the most tame one that we've gotten all day long. This dude just joined the military and regrets it. Let's listen in.
Hey, Goblin. So.
Oh, wait, I didn't realize. I was
is,
just reading the translate. This does not sound like a dude. This is a woman, I think.
I joined the Army, and I signed a 6-year contract, and I'm not, like, super regretting it, but I'm, like, fucking regretting it. And the idea of, like, I have to be, like, an upstanding citizen from now on. And also, I'm, like, kind of fat, and I have to lose weight before I go. Yeah, it's kind of boring, but it's probably different from your other.
I'm just intrigued why sign up. I have a couple of homies that joined the military and actually worked out pretty well for them. If you play your cards right, I mean, but all of my friends who are in the military own homes now. They have the option of getting their education like pretty heavily subsidized. I mean, shit's looking good for them. All right, let's call back. Better pick up.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the Gobcast. You might be recorded.
No, not at all. Thank you for calling me.
Yo, I heard you signed up for the military and you're kind of tripping about it.
Oh my God. It's Goblin. Bro, yeah. Sorry, I gotta calm down for 2 seconds.
Oh,
yeah,
it's okay.
So
no, take a breather.
Yeah, so I enlisted in the Army, but thankfully I just enlisted in the holy shit, sorry, I'm geeked. I enlisted in the National Reserve, in the National Guard. So it's only 1 week in a month, 2 weeks a year, but that's still 1 week in a month, 2 weeks a year of getting drug tested all the time, and like I can never smoke again. I'm hoping it'll like turn me around though. So.
What do you like do in the National Guard? Like, what's your training? Like, what are they? What's the process even? I have no idea what that is.
Oh, so in June I'm leaving to go to basic training in fucking. Well, actually no. So in June I'm leaving to go to South Carolina to go to fat camp because I'm a big girl and I'm not quite within weight regulations. And then after that, I go to basic training. I get fucking gassed in a gas chamber.
Oh,
and then after that, yeah.
You're going to have a rough year.
I know. It's going to be like 9 fucking months. And I don't get to talk to anybody. I don't get to see my boyfriend for like 9 fucking months. It's going to suck.
Oh, no.
Yeah. But I'm going to get big bucks, you know? And... Oh, and then after basic, I go to AIT, which is Advanced Individual Training, where I get to learn my MOS. And my MOS is called CBURN. I know this is a bunch of bullshit words that you probably don't understand. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I don't understand them, though, but keep going.
So AIT is like college, kind of, and you just go there and you learn your job. Because, like, everyone in the military has a job. It's called an MOS. I don't even know what the fuck that means personally. And my personal thing is a chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear specialist. So basically I would, so if like North Korea bombed us, like I'd be sent out there.
Oh, fuck.
Type shit.
And
Yeah.
if that happens within the 6 years that your contract is, you're fucking gone. They're shipping you off.
I'm gone. Yeah.
Oh shit.
This is crazy. Fucking goblins calling me, bro.
So then why do you regret it though? Well, actually, no, hold on. Before we even get into that, why'd you sign up in the first place?
Because my whole life I've like thought about joining the military, and if I'm being so honest, I fucking did it for the plot. I did it for the plot and nothing else. My recruiter called me one day. He said, "Hey, I saw that your name was in the system. Do you want to come on down?" And then 2 weeks later, I was enlisted. My name was on a contract. Maybe I'm manic. Maybe I'm something. I don't. At the time, back in February, I don't know. I literally did it for the plot. Like, no real reason. I'm a hairdresser. I love doing hair. I could have just done hair, but I decided to fucking join the military. So, I don't know.
What the you didn't put any thought into it before you just dove in?
No. Well, I've put like years of thought into it, definitely, but
okay.
Like,
so it's not a totally like, oh, I just woke up and like I know the recruiter and I joined the fucking military.
No. I don't know. It's like sometimes I think about it and I start panicking and I'm like, why the fuck did I do that to myself? Like, I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done this. But like, I don't know. Plus, like, I have a lot of family my boyfriend's recording me talking to you. Plus, I have a lot of family that's like in the military and they're all super proud of me. And it's definitely like a nice thing, like defending the country or some shit. But it's also like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Why did I sign my life away for 6 fucking years? You know? And 6 years is such a long contract.
Is that why you regret it? Just because it's a long time?
Honestly, kinda, yeah. Because I'm 19 now, and in 6 years, like, that's like all of my 20s almost, you know?
That's a valuable time period to invest too.
And valuable time period to have fun, and I'm not going to be able to like have fun, you know?
Yeah. I mean, you could maybe, well, no, it's too late. You're already signed up. How do you back out? Like, what if you were like,
don't.
fuck it? Oh, yeah, you'd be deserting. That's like illegal, isn't it?
Yeah, you go to military prison if you desert, bro.
Oh, my God, that's crazy.
Yeah.
They'll send you to like Guantanamo, dude. Holy
yeah,
fuck.
Like shit. And
wow.
in military prison, it's not the same rules. They're allowed to like beat the fuck out of you. They're allowed to like just like you don't get any rights in jail anyways, but you get even less rights.
Yeah, you don't get like fun commissary stuff in military prison,
no.
I imagine.
None of that shit, man.
Damn.
Oh, and I gotta quit vaping. I gotta do a lot of stuff. And I've heard you talk about how like vaping was the worst drug to quit, and like
Vaping's tough.
Yep. I tried and I couldn't do it, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you're doing a lot. You're quitting vaping. You're going to fat camp, which is I didn't know that was a real thing. I thought that was like something like it was just kind of like. How do you like? Did the military say like, oh, you have to go to this specific camp, or did they like? Are you doing it on your own, like kind of decision, or like how does that even play out?
So if you weigh a certain amount, and so they measure you and they weigh you, and if you're over a certain amount of inches, and if you are over a certain amount of pounds, they just send your ass to Arms 2.0. It's they started it. They started it to get more recruits. And so right before basic, I just like go to more basic. Basically, I basically go to basic training twice. You know what I mean?
You go to basic
instead
for
of
basic. Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of, but they pay me. They pay me the entire time, which is pretty fire.
Is it the same amount you're getting like normally otherwise? Is it like reduced pay or like what is it?
No, it's the same. So, like, in the military, you have a rank structure of, like, what you get paid. And I'm currently the lowest rank, obviously, because I haven't even, done anything yet.
Yeah, you just joined and everything.
Yeah, so I have basically, like, minimum wage the whole time. But that's 40 hours a week of minimum wage, and you're not allowed to spend it on anything, and it's just, like, accumulating.
And you have no living expenses.
Bit of money. No living expenses, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pretty fire.
Yeah, I mean, I have a couple friends who joined the military, and they're kind of balling now, but
Yeah, you
got
could be.
they got like families now, you know.
Yeah, I definitely want a family, and I
There
hope
you go.
that
You might be swinging the right direction.
exactly. Yeah. Plus, like, I'm not. I don't know. You know, I'm not giving up that much. I'm not a smoker or anything, weed wise. So like, it's okay. You know, I'm just giving up a lot of freedom.
So what do you do if, like, let's say you get there and like it just fucking sucks and you're done with it? Is there any path out, or are you just locked in?
So I'm pretty sure you can go and try to quit, but quitting is so hard to do. You have to like wait in holding for like a month, and you have to get a shit ton of paperwork, and then you're put on dishonorable discharge, and then no one will fucking hire you after that. You know what I mean? Like, it'll be in your permanent record. If anybody does a background check on a person with dishonorable discharge, like, they can't get hired.
Oh, I didn't
It's
know
like
that.
having a criminal record. Yeah.
That's crazy. So you,
Like,
yeah,
you could get
can.
out,
It's like a felony.
So if you go AWOL, if you leave and don't tell anybody where you're going, and just like, if you're just MIA completely, that's called AWOL, and then you go to jail. But if you can try to take the proper way out, but it's still a dishonorable discharge, and it's like really fucked up.
Damn, fuck it. You're locked in. Yeah, you're pulling up.
You're
showing up.
I'm locked in.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Well, hey, you know, good luck in the military. I mean, it sounds like whether you regret it or not, you don't have a choice. So
I don't have a choice. And honestly,
thanks
that's
for
why
your
I signed the
upcoming
contract.
service.
Yeah, and that's why I signed the contract, because I was like, well, I kind of want to do this, so I'm just gonna fucking make myself do it.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a good way to. That's a good way to go about it. Wait, thank you for calling in and sharing. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Thank you so much for fucking calling me. I'm such a big fan.
Of course. Yeah. Thanks for supporting. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you so much, Goblin.
Yep. You have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Fucking damn, that sounds like the grind. Shorty said, I gotta go to fat camp. Oh my God, dude. That's so real though. They'd send me there too. If I had to join the military. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, wow. We had a lot of girls call in today who got stuff on their minds, dude. We have another girl here who's calling in and asking if she should cheat on her boyfriend again with the same dude that she cheated on him with before. I don't know why the hell you're calling me and asking that, because you're probably going to fucking do it by the sounds of it.
Okay,
but let's listen anyways.
I'm contemplating if I should cheat on my current boyfriend with the same man that I cheated on my past boyfriend with.
Oh, pardon me. The same man she cheated on her past boyfriend with. Yeah, you're going to do it. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm taking a trip to California. There's also a really big age gap between me and this guy that I keep cheating with. Let me know. I'd like to talk about this. There's a lot to know,
I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. There's like a grease seeping through my screen right now as I read the translation for this, and it's making me, I'm just disgusted. Just break up with him. Just break up with the guy. You don't have to do this. It doesn't have to be this way. You know, is this chick thought of that? Let's call her. Let's tap in. You better pick up the phone. Busy cheating, maybe. A lot of dudes calling her phone. A lot of dudes. No surprise. No surprise. Immediate shame hit this caller. They felt terrible. They felt disturbed. Immediate shame hit this caller, okay? Ladies and gents, the next one we have, okay, is this is actually the other direction, okay? We have a guy who just got caught cheating on his girlfriend. Let's listen in. He also says he can't stop doing it.
What's up, guys? Something that's been bothering me lately, man, is I just cheated on my girlfriend, and she ended up catching me, and things have been weird between us.
I bet, yeah.
It's just they've been weird between us. I've been catching myself texting other girls and stuff like that.
Do you think it's fucked up that I'm still doing that? Like still texting other girls behind her back and stuff like that. Just recently as well, I went ahead and I took shrooms to see if I can have like a ego death, right? Come back to reality, see why I'm doing things I'm doing and things like that. But yeah, I just want to see if I messed up or anything like that. And do you think I'm
He
in trouble with
doesn't.
her?
He's like he doesn't know. I'm not sure if I messed up. I'm still texting other girls. I feel bad. Do you think it's fucked up? I just want to know if I messed up. I'm calling him right now. I'm calling this guy who's cheating on his girl. Pick up the phone, dude. Pick it up, buddy.
Hello?
Yo, you're on the Gobcast. You mind being recorded?
Nah, what's up, man? How you been?
Yo, I've been pretty good, dude. What about you?
I mean, you hear it in the voicemail, man. I've been going through it.
Yeah, I just listened to your voicemail just now, and I mean, why'd you do it? Why'd you cheat on your girl?
So, I'll be honest with you, bro, right? So, for the last couple, weeks, we've just been, arguing, and,
okay.
My ex ended up reaching out to me, and obviously, that's the first thing that I did wrong, and I ended up reaching out to her, and,
oh, no.
Yeah, yeah. So, I ended up going ahead and texting her while I brought my girlfriend on a vacation, and while I was in the hotel room, I was taking a shower, and my girlfriend went through my ex now she went through my phone, and she ended up confronting me about it the next day, and I just had no reason to lie, right? I just had to be honest. She already knows, who my ex is and things like that. So I was just caught, and that ended up leading to just a whole lot of other things like arguments and stuff like that. But the reason I did it, I just don't. I really don't know. I don't know, and I think that's where I fucked up.
How long you been with this girl that just broke up with you?
We've only been together for 5 months.
Okay. How long were you with the ex that you cheated on her with?
A year and some change. A year and a couple months.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm seeing a bit of a gap there.
Yeah. There's a bit of a gap, but it's nothing.
So feelings were maybe a little stronger towards the girl that you were with longer, the ex.
Yeah, of course.
And did your ex know that you had a new girlfriend?
She did actually. She did, and that's the reason. I just don't know. So how it all happened was while I was we were driving to New York at the time, and that's when my ex had called me. She called me randomly, and I don't know the reason for her calling me at the time, right? Like, we haven't talked for some months. We haven't talked for a long time, actually, like leading up to it. And she just called me randomly. And, obviously for some odd reason, I just had her number saved still in my phone with like her name saved and everything like that.
Some odd reason.
Yeah.
Some odd reason, this guy says.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. For some odd reason, she's in your phone still. You never blocked her? Did you unblock her at some point? What happened with that?
I don't block people. I'll be real with you. I don't. So
okay.
I just don't see the need for it.
I block people because it keeps me out of trouble like this.
Oh, right. And I definitely.
This is why you block
100%.
people right here.
Right. So, and I'm not gonna say like my feelings towards my other girlfriend like weren't, like I didn't have any feelings or anything like that. 'Cause I did, and I felt guilty for even cheating on her and shit like that. But I just don't know why I did it, and that all just led to me wanting to like that. I can't say it put me into a depression, but it like that definitely like got me in my feelings a little bit, right? Like
Yep.
She was my new girl. She like did everything for me, right? I can't complain. She cooked, cleaned, just did everything that I needed, right? She catered to me, loved on me, like did everything I
Sounds
needed.
like the goat.
Right. You know, there was no reason for me to do what I did at all. And that's why I feel so bad. And that over this past weekend, I ended up taking shrooms for the first time in my life for this exact reason,
fuck.
right? I just wanted to. I've done some research on it, and I've had some people tell me that depending on how much you take, like you can have like an ego death in a sense, where you can like just look at life differently and like in a different perspective, and shit like that.
Sure, definitely not a first trip kind of thing, no.
No, yeah, of course. But I in my head, it was kind of like, all right, I'm just gonna do it, see if it happens, and then if it happens, it happens. I'm just gonna look at life differently, and then I did it. Obviously, it didn't work out in my favor. I was very paranoid. And the thing was, you look at me some type of way for this, but the ex, or now like the current girlfriend from 5 months, she was with me while I was on the trip. So we were laying down together and stuff like that while I was tripping off shrooms and stuff, and it was just a weird time, man. It really was. Just having her being emotional while I'm on shrooms and me trying to control her emotions while I'm absolutely faded. I ate 6 milligrams, right? That's what it is. I have the box right here, actually, of the bar. I think it's 6 milligrams. But yeah, I was just absolutely faded while trying to, cater to her needs and stuff, and having her cry next to me and everything like that. It made me feel some type of way, and I've tried to get her back. And my question to you is, do I go back and try to get her back, or do I just accept my loss after getting caught?
Man, it's tough. It was only 5 months is the thing, like, how old are you?
I'm 21.
Oh, dude, you're young. You're fucking young. I mean, I feel like in this age range, dude, 20s, you got wiggle room. Like, you were only with that chick for 5 months, dude. You're going to forget about her in like a year tops. Like, she was cool. Relationship might have been great, but you know what? 5 months is 5 months, dude. You can meet someone else because it's not worth it. Like, you got to think, dude, repairing a relationship where someone cheated takes way longer than that. By the time you get to that point where it's like, oh, you and Shorty are chill, you guys will have spent more time together dealing with the fallout of that than you did together, like, having a good time,
Right.
So, I mean, I think you should just clean slate. Yo, block both of them, dude. Block 5 months Shorty. Block your other ex who you cheated on her with. Clean slate, dude. Get out there, meet a new girl, and never tell them about any of these chicks. Neither of them ever existed in your whole life.
Right.
That's what I think should happen.
Okay. Yeah. That's kind of the way I was going, because the last couple of weeks, or I say last couple of weeks, the last couple of days, me and like this girl, we started talking again and stuff like that. And yeah, you are right about it being a way longer process. The thing is, like, I didn't do anything with my ex. We like just talked, we texted each other, things like that. So I do understand that it was still like cheating in a sense. But this girl right here, for 5 months, she was just arguing with me. That every day for the last couple of days, it's just been consistent arguments, nagging, and just bringing up the situation and how I betrayed her, and she ruined her trust with me and everything like that.
Never speak to her again.
So yeah, that's kind of the way I'm leaning towards.
Block them both, dude. Clean slate. It's summer's coming up, man. It's time to have a good summer and enjoy yourself. You don't want to spend the summer arguing inside. You got to get outside this summer. So,
of course.
And I mean, there's a lot of fish in the sea, dude. You know, just meet a girl who doesn't know either of these people that you know, that were involved in this love triangle, and just stay with her, and don't do it to her. Maybe get a new phone number actually, so they can't hit you up off burners or anything too. That might be smart.
I was thinking the same thing, bro.
A new
'cause,
phone number is life changing, man. You have full control over everything at that point.
Yeah, and that's what after I blocked her when we were in New York, my ex hit me off of a burner, a text now number. So I do understand, and I know how that's gonna go. So
New
I've been
phone
thinking
number,
about that.
new Instagram you're good.
I got to change the Instagram ad too.
Yep, you got to lock in, dude. A new lifestyle, dude. Rebrand. You're not that guy. You're not the cheating guy anymore, dude. You're a loyal guy now. It's a rebrand.
Right.
That's the way to do it. But hey, thanks for calling in, man. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you find a girl who never finds out about your past.
Hey, Rob, appreciate you. Thank you for calling me, man, and you have a good one.
Of course. Thanks for calling in. You have a good one too. See ya. He didn't seem concerned at any point in that phone call. The entire time, he's just like, well, shit. My girl found out. Other girl's mad at me. Like, shit. Dude, that's why I'm saying, I mentioned it earlier. I'll say it again. The block button is eternally powerful. The block button is just one of the greatest inventions known to mankind. It is an exquisite thing that more people should use on a daily basis. Okay? Ooh. Let's see. We have some more wonderful voicemails. Dude, a lot of you guys are cheaters. I can't give airtime to all the cheaters. No, we can't condone this. No, that's almost like enabling it. You know? We can't enable the cheaters. You know? If we do that, then I mean, everyone's going to start cheating. Okay? Oh, this one's terrible. Let's just listen in.
Yo, Goblin. So you want to know what's on the people's mind? I kind of think I'm a shitty person. I just found out my ex had a premature baby, and her baby daddy has cancer. And part of me, you know, feels bad for the guy, but I also think it's really funny karma on her part. Yeah, give me a call back and let's chat about it.
Wow. No, I'm going to call him back. No, we're going to call him right now. I want to know, why is he so... What happened with his ex, dude?
Yo, no shit. Goblin?
Yo, you're on the Gobcast. You mind being recorded?
Oh, hell yeah. Hold on. Let me step outside real quick.
Oh, bad.
Yeah, I'm at work, but...
Oh, do you have a minute?
Oh, yeah, no, I operate CNC machines, so I fucking...
Oh, nice.
I got fucking time to kill.
Nice.
What's going on? Holy shit.
So I just listened to your voicemail. I heard that you're preying on your ex's downfall, and it's going well.
Yeah, so, like, I would like to start off by saying she's also my abuser.
Oh, nice. Okay, so all right.
I started dating her when I was 18, so like 18 to 19, and she definitely pressured me into a lot of shit that I was not really comfortable with. It made me feel like a piece of shit because I wasn't doing the certain things that she wanted me to do.
Yep.
But anyways, yeah, so my girl, who is also a D1 hater, works in a hospital with one of her old coworkers, and basically filled her in and then filled me in. This actually last night. Yeah, karma's a bitch.
Wow, what kind of cancer is it? Do you know?
I don't know the specifics of the dude's cancer. Like, I feel bad for the guy. You know, no one deserves to
Of
have
course,
cancer.
yeah. Maybe not prey on the guy's downfall.
But, you know, the thought of her being a single mother is kind of funny to me.
Damn, because obviously, I mean, dude, I I could just tell by the way you're describing it. You're fantasizing about this, dude. What's your favorite mental image of your ex as a single mother? Like, what do you picture?
So from what I know, her current baby daddy already has a couple kids, like pre
shit.
her.
Okay.
So like, when me and her started dating, she was 21, I was 18. I was the cool guy in high school because I was dating a 21-year-old. She tried to pressure me into getting her pregnant, like before I even graduated.
Oh shit.
And she would always tell me like all she ever wanted was to be a mom, and that was kind of her only aspirations in life, was to be a mom. But she wasn't very motherly. I think she wanted to feel important because she was taking care of someone, and I know she didn't have the best mother figure growing up. Her mom was like a career mom, just popping babies out, getting checks from the government.
Oh, yeah, I get what you mean.
So, I mean, like, I just imagine her back in a trailer park because, another piece of advice: never try to save trailer trash, boys.
That's good advice. Yep.
Don't try to rescue a girl out the trailer park. But I don't know. I imagine her with all the youngins just in a disgusting trailer because that's how she was raised.
Mm-hmm.
And just trying to find another man to raise her kids. Feel bad for the baby. It is a preemie baby, which is kind of ironic. Not ironic, but weird because I feel like preemie babies kind of run in her family. A lot of babies in the family were preemies.
How early was the baby? Do you know?
I think like 6 weeks early.
Oh, that's pretty early.
Yeah, like God forbid, I hope the baby's okay.
Of course, yeah. I mean, pray on the ex's downfall, but the baby, hopefully is okay.
Yeah. I hope she has a hard time getting government assistance.
That's right. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah. Oh God. Holy shit, dude. I can't believe you called me. I saw that. Your Twitter post. It was like between 1 and 4 Cali time.
It is a little later. Yeah, we ran late today. So.
Oh hey, fuck it, man. I, honestly, the later the better, because management leaves at 5 o'clock. Where I'm at, I'm in Michigan.
Oh, nice. So it's what, 8 o'clock over there right now?
9. Yeah, I'm on that night shift grind.
Shit.
Okay.
I always forget Michigan's in Eastern. That tweaks me out.
Oh yeah.
That throws me off all the time. That's not an Eastern state.
Oh yeah. Right. I'm like we're like in that weird like we could be like Central Time, but fuck it. We'll just group us with New York, I guess.
Yeah, I always forget Michigan is not Central. Fuck.
Oh yeah.
So
having a stress.
Oh, sorry.
No. You go.
This ex that you're watching her downfall. It's going well for you. It sounds like. Have you spoken to her at all?
Fuck no. So like when me and her split, because she left me for another guy. Like we
sucks.
just got on a lease together. Probably like 3 months into the lease. She comes up to me, and I get it. Things don't work out. It's funny. She expected me to still like pay half the bills and shit in a 1-bedroom apartment. And I told her, I'm like, I'm not really comfortable with that. I feel like she also was like, oh, I've been feeling this way for months. And I'm like, well, you probably should have like talked about this with me before we got on a lease together. And then I found out that she was like fucking around behind my back and like talking to this guy, and I kind of just grabbed my shit and left. And lo and behold, she moved the guy in like after I left. But,
well, how quick after you left? Like immediately?
Like probably a week or two.
Oh God!
God, this is like 6 years ago now, but fuck, that bring back some funny memories because we were on a Sprint bill. We were on a Sprint plan together, and it was in her name, and my phone wasn't paid off yet. It was an iPhone 11, and she wanted me to give the phone back, and I'm like, how about I just pay you for the rest of the lease, and then I could just take the phone. She's like, no, I want the phone back. I'm like, okay, well, let me get a new phone or an old new phone to replace it real quick and get on my own plan. I'm like, can you give me the account information to get my phone number? She's like, no, that's my phone number. I'm like, this is a phone number that I've been using for the last two and a half years. Like, kind of fucks me over. She's like, I don't care. Turns out, she gave the phone to her new man.
Oh,
And one of my boys tried FaceTiming me, and he picked up, and he's like, who the fuck are you? And he's like, who the fuck are you? And then he immediately hung up. But I think it's super funny because before I gave her the phone back, I credit card that shit in between my ass cheeks. And I also, fuck, dude, this is fucking hilarious. I also had a threesome with her younger sister, who's closer to my age, and her younger sister's best friend.
Oh,
so
wow.
when I handed her the phone, I kind of like slapped it in her hand like a dap up. I was like, hey, yo, by the way, tell your sister to get off my dick.
Oh, wow. I mean, her
And she's
sister
like,
probably didn't
"What?"
like that, no.
Oh, dude, I caused some family issues for a little bit. I think shit's good with them now. I kind of stopped giving a fuck. You know, I met my current fiance. We've been together for almost 6 years.
Oh, well, that's good.
And, you know, it worked out for the better because I met my soulmate and shit. And she is a very much more well-adjusted woman. It's funny now we're getting close. You know, we're both 27, getting close to our 30s. You know, I'm the one bringing up kids, and she's like, we can wait. Yeah, we can wait.
Fucking,
But-
hey, you know, it's always smart to wait a little bit. You know, do it when you're
Yeah.
ready.
Oh yeah. I'm just
when
hitting
you're
that
ready.
point hitting that point in manhood where I feel like I need to expand my my seed, so to speak.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, she's a smart one. I'm the emotional one. I would say.
Well, hey, you know, I won't hold you from work for too long, but I appreciate you calling in and sharing your story today. You know, it sounds like it's that chick's getting her karma, so good for you.
Oh hell yeah! You know, I was having a rough night at work tonight, stressed out. Saw the old goblin caller ID, and I just got all giddy like a little fucking girl, bro.
Hey, there you go. There you go. Well, thanks for supporting, man. I really appreciate it.
Hey, you drinking or dabbing this podcast?
I'm smoking a little bit.
Well, a little bit. I need you to take a nice girthy dab for me, bro. Just for one time.
Oh, I will for sure. I don't have it on the table with me right now, but I will.
All right, you have yourself a good evening. I appreciate.
Hey, you as well, man. Have a good rest of your night.
You as well.
Yeah, guys. I haven't really addressed it, but I don't keep it on the table because YouTube takes the ad revenue, and we have bills to pay here. So it's the way she goes, dude. I'll pull it up from under the table, hit a little hey-o, you know, maybe step off for a minute, hit a little hoo-hoo, you know, something like that. What a great call, dude. He really was preying on everyone's downfall. Everyone affiliated with his ex. Fuck that baby. Fuck that baby daddy, dude. Fuck everyone in the bloodline. Fuck them all. Now, this next one we have is, I don't really know what to say about it. This person called and talked about how when they were 10, their dad killed their grandpa. Let's just listen in.
Hello, Goblin. That was so formal. I was wanting to talk about some fucked up shit. When I was like 10, my dad killed my grandpa. It was like a whole big thing in my small town. And yeah, it was just fucking crazy, obviously. If you want to hear about that, call back.
This kid sounds young, but like dad killed grandpa is too hilarious for me to not call back. Like, what are you talking about? That's like, dude, imagine Thanksgiving every year. Like, oh, grandpa'd be here, but dad killed him. Dad killed him last year.
Hello?
Yo, you're on the Gobcast. You might be being recorded?
No, I don't.
Yo, I heard your dad killed your grandpa. What's cracking with that? What happened to grandpa?
Okay, so basically, my whole life, my dad was on drugs, and when I was 10, I'm sorry, I'm like, oh my god, okay.
How long
Okay,
ago was this? How old are you right now?
I'm 18, so it
Okay.
was 8-9 years ago.
All right.
But yeah, so basically my dad was on drugs, and this particular day, he got drunk and he was really I'm sorry, I'm like shaking.
You're good. You good.
Oh my god. But basically he was like really drunk and he was on drugs and he went over there and my grandpa, he seen he was fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
So we went out there and he was like, hey, like, what the fuck is up? And my dad, okay, from what he told me, he didn't like ever touch him, but he fell back and he like hit his head and the stem cells to his brain like cut in half and he like died on impact basically.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And what started this whole thing again?
I'm so sorry. I'm like so out of like I'm not out of breath. I'm just like, oh my god, I can't breathe.
You're good. Do you need a second?
No, I'm good. He was on drugs and he was drunk and he just was really fucked up and he went over there and he was trying to get some food or something. And yeah, my grandpa seen he was fucked up and he tried to get the keys from him because he was like drinking and driving.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
So what happened to Dad after this?
He went to jail for like 2 or 3 years, but he got out on like probation.
Do you know what his actual like charge was when he went to jail?
It was like manslaughter, 2nd degree or something.
And he only did 2 or 3 years?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
How'd the rest of your family
I'm
react
so sorry.
to it?
They kind of are all like, not really like they just accepted it, but they kind of have, except for one cousin. He's very like still bitter about it, and I don't really blame him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, fuck, dude. He smoked grandpa.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I mean, I really don't know. Like, I try not to think about it a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about it still. I mean, I still talk to my dad.
I mean, yeah, that's your dad at the end of the day. You got to still talk to him, you know? But that's some crazy family lore. Is it like at the family gatherings, does that ever come up, you know, family dinner?
It's like split the whole family apart, to be honest.
Fuck.
Yeah. So if it gets brought up, it's like bad.
Oh no! So there's now this divide in the family. That's what this like grandpa side, dad side.
My dad's side pretty much is whole like it's all divided.
Oh no!
Like some people are like yeah, like we've kind of accepted it, and then others are like no, like fuck him. And like I said, I can't really say that I blame them because you know he smoked grandpa.
I mean, did your dad like do anything to make up for it? Did he at least like sober up or anything?
Yeah, he's sobered up.
Oh, that's
he
good.
is trying to live like a Christian life now.
Oh, well, there you go. You know, that sounds better than before.
Yeah, I don't know.
you
Probably
you sound conflicted.
I am conflicted. Like, I don't really know. I probably sounded like I ran a marathon when I was telling the story. I was so, like, in shock.
You did sound kind of out of breath, but it's okay.
Yes, I was so, like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, I was, like, hyperventilating.
Well, hey, it's all right. You know, there's nothing to freak out over. You know, it's just the Gobcast.
Oh, I know. Yeah. If you post that, oh, my God, I'm probably going to get, like, roasted, but it's fun.
Well, I don't think so. I mean, do you think there's anyone? You mentioned you live in a small town. Do you think there's anyone who will know who you're talking about?
Maybe.
How small of a town do you live in?
Honestly, whatever. It's a small ass town in Kentucky.
Oh,
not
shit.
To, like,
okay.
So it's a bunch of like bums, like bum lickers or whatever, you know.
Oh shit! What do you do for fun there?
Do drugs.
There you go.
That's all you do.
Okay. Well, I mean, damn, I can't imagine the drugs there are very. It's probably not very good, like cocaine there, no.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about the hard drugs. I just do like just psychedelics.
Oh, okay. No, that's a fun time. Yeah, stick to that. That's good.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stick to that.
That's good. Stick to that. Well, hey, thank you for calling in and sharing your story today. I hope your dad maybe, doesn't kill any more people.
Yeah, me too.
That's a good thing to hope for. Well, hey, I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Thank you, you too. Bye.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Damn, dad killed grandpa, split the family. That's a crazy one, dude. I can't imagine a family member killing a family member. Whole family's cooked. No more Thanksgiving. I'd be pissed. I mean, dude, my Thanksgiving's pretty small. Like, it would have to be a crazy killing to split mine up. My Thanksgiving is literally me, my mom, and my grandma. And, like, maybe we'll have a guest or two. And that's it. At most, we have 5 people at the table. So, I don't know, man. Like, honestly, if my mom killed my grandma, I would show up the following year to Thanksgiving. Like, what am I going to do, bro? Who the fuck else is making turkey? Grandma's dead, dude. Like, I'll be there next year, Mom. Don't kill me, please. I beg you. Damn, that's like, she probably has a big family. That's what I'm gathering. She probably has a big family, so it's like, all right, Dad killed Grandpa. All right, well, the 9 cousins are still cool. Okay, the next voicemail we have is a very interesting one to me. We have someone calling in saying that they're an undercover junkie, saying that they've been able to successfully hide it from everybody for 5 years. Let's listen in.
Hey, I think I got something fun for you.
Okay.
I've been hiding the fact that I'm a fent junkie for 5 years.
Did you just say fent junkie, I think you just said? Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see when we call him.
Nobody's ever found out. I'm hiding it from not only my roommates, but my family, my girlfriend, who has just moved to Denver.
No. Girl just moved in with him, sounds like.
I don't know. But, on top of that, I lost my job. Got another one, but things haven't been going as smoothly as I'd like. But, if you find that in any way sort of appealing, just give me a call.
Say less, dude. I'm calling you right now. Low-key junkie. What's up with you, man? What are you doing? He's unemployed, so...
Hello?
Yo, you're on the Gobcast. You might be recorded?
Nah, man. What's up?
Yo, I just got done listening to your voicemail about how you've been able to kind of be a low-key junkie for the past 5 years?
Yeah, man. It's been something.
What's your drug of choice?
Fentanyl, but I've actually done like 26 different drugs.
Oh, shit. Fent's a crazy one to stay low-key. How are you doing that? How did this even start?
Fuck, man. Okay, so it started when I was actually 17.
Okay.
I was doing fucking, and one of my friends offered me a pill because I just had a friend commit suicide and it kind of fucked everybody up.
Okay.
And my bad. I'm just gonna surprise you. Actually, call me back. But
you're good.
But the pill was they were perk 30s, but I didn't know at the time they were laced with fent. Fucking and doing them for probably a month and a half, and I ended up fucking overdosing, dude. I mean,
oh shit.
Yeah, my parents fucking found me and called 911, of course. Fucking went to the hospital. It was like 20 degrees outside, and they had to cut my fucking hoodie off, so it was cold as shit. But I feel like me overdosing is actually the catalyst to me doing it even more, because it's kind of fucked up to put it like this, but overdosing on, in particular, fent feels fucking good. I mean, it's like people make jokes about fent. It's like, oh, you Narcan me, you killed my fucking high, but it's kind of that way.
No, you really do kill their high. I've heard it described as like you feel like a zombie after you get Narcan. Like you're just totally fucked.
Dude, I fucking shot from the floor of my room to the corner. They said I looked like I was possessed. Like, I just lunged up, and I'm not a very fucking strong, athletic guy at all, and apparently I flew into the back of the corner. I thought I had actually woken up in my bed, but yeah, that
shit.
yeah, that was some shit. But fast forward, my parents tried to get me some help because I fucking asked them. I told them, I was like, I don't want to do this shit anymore. But about a month and a half later, I was back doing it again with my now ex-girlfriend. And she gave me a guy probably about, like, fast forward 6 months. And because she had been selling to me, upcharging me, which is crazy. Your fucking girlfriend's upcharging you on the pills she's buying.
That is fucked up, yeah.
But yeah, I was buying 2 so she could get 1 type shit. And end up fucking getting COVID. She had left for a music festival and just kind of ghosted me. Go to find out that she had fucked 2 of my friends or whatever. So I was very depressed after that. And I just never stopped from there. Overdosed 1 more time after that, but it wasn't really anything too serious. They caught it pretty quick. And around that time, I had a friend keep doing it as well, who ended up passing away. He overdosed. Actually, 2 weeks before he passed, I was there at his house and then was watching him, kind of just nodding the fuck out. But he had done the same thing for me, like, about an hour and a half prior. But I had to leave, so I went and told his brother. I was like, yo, keep an eye on him. And then when I got outside, his fucking lips were blue. So, of course, they called the paramedics. But that didn't scare him straight either. So about 2 weeks after that, he ended up passing away. But, yeah, man, it just only got crazier from there. It got to the point where I was spending, keep in mind, nobody knew I was on this shit. Well, I mean, okay, for a while, people knew. For the first 2 years, people knew. And then I kind of went out, kind of cut myself from the world for about a year. And then I told everybody I'd gotten sober so I could get kind of like people coming back into my life because nobody wanted to be around me when I was a junkie. But, so yeah, everybody for the past 2 years has thought I've been sober. And I've maybe spent max 15 days in the past 2 years clean. And at different times.
Wow.
Yeah.
And nobody in your life really knows about this for the most part?
Nobody has a clue.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean,
is it getting harder to manage as time goes on?
Right now, yeah. It's just because I had lost my job. I had a really good because I passed out on the Zans and didn't show up one day.
What happened to cut out a little bit? You said you lost it because you what?
Yeah, okay. I lost my job because one day I passed out on the Zans. I had like taken 2 and then fucking blacked out. Woke up at like 2 p.m. the next day.
No.
Yeah, dude, and because it was a sales job, I ended up losing like $2,000 fucking dollars because they didn't give it to me. They gave me the front ends, but not the back ends.
Mm-hmm.
So
you
yeah.
would say that like now it's starting to impact your job. Like for a while, you were a functional addict by the sounds of it. No.
Yeah, highly functional. I really, surprisingly, it wasn't the fent that was fucking me up on that job. It was the Xanax. So
interesting.
Yeah, because I've gotten to the point where I don't fucking nod anymore. I just take it to get fucking, not sick.
How do you do it? Do you smoke it? Do you how do you?
I actually snort it. Fucking.
Oh, okay.
I have smoked it. My buddy that I was talking about earlier that had passed away, he had shot me up one time. But I didn't feel anything back then either because it just wasn't as strong. The only shit that I've had that's made me nod the past fucking year, I'm pretty sure is not the fentanyl. I think it's probably like Trank or whatever the fuck they call it.
Oh, fuck. I mean, does it scare you that you've developed that much of a tolerance?
Absolutely. I mean, fucking, you know, I just kind of sit there wishing I never fucking touched it in life. It's definitely killed my friends. I watched another ex-girlfriend overdose in front of me. I've, for a long time was isolated. I was in a fucking motel room hanging out with a goddamn bunch of bloods and fucking just sitting around when I get my check. They would front me up to $1,200 worth every fucking 2 weeks. So I was spending, about $600 a week. Now I've cut it down to probably about $150 a week. But
nice.
It's still a lot. I mean,
yeah, that's a lot either way. But hey, it's better than before. It sounds like.
Yeah, God, man. But yeah, that's just the devil. I'm not much of a religious guy. I always hear people talking about fucking demons and shit like that. But that's one thing I believe. I think demons are fucking put into these substances that we put into our bodies. They just change people, man. Like, had a buddy, real good friend of mine. He was on meth. He still is on meth, actually. And he's facing, if he gets caught on a drug test, he's in some program called Matrix. And if he gets caught one time, he's going to prison for the next 7 years. And he will not fucking stop.
Oh, fuck. He probably can't stop. I mean,
well,
prison might end up being how he stops.
I don't know, man. He's one of those motherfuckers that's like, he's got CWB tattooed across his chest. It stands for crazy white boy. And that is that is exactly what the fuck he is. I've seen this motherfucker, and dude, he's taking a whole 8-ball at one time.
So, how do you, like, in the future, do you plan on quitting? Do you plan on just trying to maintain your habit? Or, like, what's your plan for the future?
I really do want to end up one day. It's just the fear of reaching out is probably what gets me the most. Because I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna tell my family, like, yeah, remember how you guys thought I've been clean for all this time and I've never fucking stopped. It's just kind of a giant fear of mine. Fucking, I don't know. I mean, you'd think I'd be more scared of dying, but because I lost because I lost
a bitch. Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, but because I lost my job, I was supposed to get an apartment with my girlfriend, and she fucking, what's it called, had to move because when I lost my job, I lost the money that we needed for the apartment.
Yeah.
So here, I got another job now, doing the same thing that I was doing before, but I don't know. That's my goal ultimately, is to either get clean and go over there, or get clean so I can, afford to get an apartment on just a regular salary. Because right now I'm staying with 2 of my good friends. But
yeah, I mean, maintaining a drug habit and trying to pay all your bills, and, like, that shit's hard, man. That shit's hard.
Dude, it's almost impossible. 2020, when I was 18.
Oh, it's lagging super bad. I totally lost you for, like, probably 30 seconds there.
Oh shit, my bad. Yeah, I'm in the boonies right now, but I've lost since 2020, when I was 18 years old. I've lost 60 pounds. I am
just from the drugs?
Yeah, a lot of it is because of drugs. Just choosing dope over eating.
Yep.
Also, fentanyl fucking clogs you up, dude. It's like the opposite of coke, where it makes you shit your brains out. There's been weeks I didn't shit maybe once a week. I mean, so it hurts when you finally get it out. I don't know if that's a little bit of a TMI, but
yeah, no, I've heard that before from a lot of my homies who are opiate addicts. Like, you'll shit a brick like twice a week, maybe, and that's it.
Oh my god, yeah, dude, it's
That sounds horrible to me. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, you end up sitting out like a Pringles can. You know what I mean? It's like,
So
god
if
damn.
you ended up getting or wanting to get sober, I mean, how soon do you think you'd end up acting on it? Because the way you describe it to me, you know, it sounds like you're scared because it's been a long time that you've been pretending to be sober, but also surely you realize the longer you wait, you're just compounding the problem, right?
Yeah, 1,000%. I don't know. I was pretty serious about it. Probably, I want to say about 2-3 months ago. I really, really wanted to get clean. And I'd started cutting it back, but it's just the problem is going cold turkey, man. It's just the amount that I do and the strength of the shit that I do. It's insanely hard. Can't sleep, start twitching. Yeah.
Yep.
You're hot, you're cold. Your brain is just screaming at you to get more dope. It's horrible.
I think it's something that's nearly impossible to do alone, bro. You know, I think at the end of the day, like, it's hard to talk to people about that shit, but it's beneficial, you know? Sometimes you just gotta swallow the bullet and talk to somebody, you know?
Yeah. I'm starting to look into Suboxone or methadone, something where I don't have to quit cold turkey.
Yep. Yeah, that's always an option too, dude. I mean, whatever works for you. It's stuff worth exploring, you know? Have you tried like any other stuff, like a counselor, like rehab, outpatient or inpatient or anything?
I actually did go to outpatient. My parents, after the second time I OD'd, made me go to an outpatient place. And I actually got kicked out because I didn't know I had a drug test that day for the program, and I go there and I failed the drug test. Oddly enough, not for fentanyl, but for THC. And they said the levels of THC I had, they couldn't read because it was so high. It just said greater than 500, so they couldn't tell if I was going up or down.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's another thing. I'm a giant pothead. Yeah, trying to quit weed is actually.
Well, we should probably be on the bottom of your totem pole by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
You know, in terms of things to quit.
But but I wasn't getting at that. I was saying, like, trying to quit weed can also be really difficult while trying to quit fentanyl.
For sure.
Because that shit absolutely helps withdrawals.
100%, dude. We helped me quit so much shit.
Yeah, because you got a bad coke problem.
Coke. I quit vaping with weed, dude. Weed's the goat.
Yeah, man. I've been watching you since 2017. I remember the crack video back in the day.
Hell yeah. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, man. Been a long time supporter.
Appreciate it.
Watched you. I watched this. What's the dude's name? He deleted his YouTube channel. He was like a former meth addict. There were a lot of people that I would just watch, listening to their struggles to make me not want to continue as much. You know what I mean? Just because
for sure,
hearing how bad shit can get. Hell, I've met junkies around here that kind of reminded me of a video that I saw probably about 5 years ago where a guy had broken down a pill in a bathroom and snorted it in front of another addict, and he thought he was going to give him a little bit, so he blew his nose to try to fucking give him some, and the guy ended up snorting nose powder, you know what I mean?
Vile.
Yeah. I've seen people get so bad they're picking tinfoil up off the street to smoke. They're finding dirty needles and using that shit. It's just horrible. People hiding because somebody's overdosed in front of them, and they don't realize that if you call the cops when somebody overdoses, you're not getting in trouble. But they just let them die anyway, and it's just, I don't know. I don't want to end up being the next person to have a funeral out of everybody I've known.
Yep. Hey, man, whenever you decide to quit, dude, just go hard, man. Give it your all. And I think you got it in the bag whenever you go for it, dude. It's do it sooner than later. I think getting sobriety's a great gift after you've been high for a long time,
Yeah, I've heard people say that it's like being on a completely different drug.
It's nice, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It sucks for like the first little period, but it gets nice surprisingly fast, and then like you almost get to a point where you're like, damn, I couldn't imagine ever going back to that.
Yeah. I just need to feel what that's like again. I'm gonna try to keep cutting back as much as I've done.
Get the ball rolling soon, man.
Yeah, so that way I can start methadone or Suboxone treatment, because the amounts that I'm doing right now, they're not going to give me an amount of methadone or Suboxone that's going to keep me not sick, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the plan for right now, is just keep cutting back. Like I said, I was doing $600 a week. Now I'm down to $150, $140 roughly, about $20 a day.
Step in the right direction, dude.
Yeah, I want to cut that down as much as possible. It's just, I don't know. A lot of the things that had happened I've never gotten to deal with, so I feel like that would be a great thing to sobriety, is being able to deal with a lot of the shit that I've buried under with drugs for so long.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, hey, bro, it's always good to talk to someone about that shit,
Hell, man, just talking about it with you, getting this shit off my chest helps.
There you go. Well, hey, man, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you achieve your sobriety soon, and I wish you the best with that, man. I hope it goes well. Thank you for calling in and sharing today. I appreciate your time.
Hell yeah, Goblin. Thank you for calling back. I really appreciate it, man.
Of course, man. No problem. I hope you have a good rest of your night.
You too, brother.
Yep. See ya.
Deuces.
Damn, that's a real one right there. That's a real voicemail. Talking about how his friends are dying and shit, really straight up. It's insane. I mean, I remember seeing Fent first come around, that it was something that was almost like, oh, only the hardest addicts are doing Fent. Like, the only people doing Fent are the dudes who like are losing arms to necrosis and shit. No, it's like, dude, now we're at the point where just casual drug users like that are doing Fent. Heroin barely exists anymore. Everyone just wants Fent now. Like, heroin isn't really a thing anymore. It's all Fent. Heroin is like a designer drug now. That's heady now. That shit is crazy. But, man, I think we're going to call it here. Thank you all for watching part 2 of the What's on Your Mind caller episode. Listen, follow us on Instagram. If you want to call in but you don't know how, go follow at the Gobcast on Instagram. We post the instructions every other Friday. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you all for supporting the show. I'll see you all in the next one. Deuces.
You're now watching the Gobcast. Viewer discretion is advised. You can now watch the Gobcast in 4K uncensored exclusively on Spotify.